Hello chatbox out there, I hope you've all had a great day today. In this video I'm going to be telling you guys about what I've been up to on my Tuesday. So today I was in college and I got ready for the day ahead. I had a nice refreshing shower and it helped warm me up because it was so cold yet again. And Jack Frost had been, sadly no snow this time, and I had my breakfast and went on Facebook 2 minutes ago. I had my advent chocolate and listened to some music and did some drawing and designing and read a book and got myself ready for college and was super early, so I had a lot of time to kill, so I just watched a bit of TV. My younger brother and his girlfriend went off to college, and my younger sister went off to college. Her mate came and they went off to college. My dad was at work and so was my older sister, and my younger brother is in uni, and my dad got my older brother and his girlfriend's hamster and rang down, and he's coming down to stay for Christmas, and he's coming back on Thursday because that's when he breaks up. So my dad brought some stuff over that my older brother wanted to have him bring down for him, and my dad got back from work and he went off to bed, and I got the bus to college. The bus came better than it did yesterday because the bus didn't really come on time yesterday and I was a bit late. So this time I was on time. I got to college and I was in the U block. Normally I'm not in the U block. Normally I'm in D11 over the other side of the college. And we did some cooking and we made some vanilla muffins, but there wasn't any vanilla. It's just muffins with some cream icing, and they were really nice and it was great. I worked with one of my mates and he is a really good cook, so it's really good. He did most of the cooking, but I did most of the washing up, so I made up for that. I'm a pretty good cook. I'm getting a lot better, and we worked really well as a team. And at break time, I went off to the shops with my mate, and I got a Sit magazine, a sandwich, and then made way back to college. And then we carried on cooking. We put the muffins in the oven to cook, and then afterwards we got them out and waited for them to heat down a bit and cool down a bit and stop them from being so hot. While we waited for that, we did some icing making, and when they cooled down, we iced them, and we had three each, so that was good. And I gave two to my mates, and then had one for myself. And then I had my lunch, and I just had my chicken and stuffing sandwich, and I had a Coca-Cola and a cinnamon sword I got from the refectory, and I called home to see how my mum was doing and about how my day had been. And then this afternoon we went back to U Block and we had the 16 to 25, a charity that helped people with special needs learn how to cope with money and saving and stuff. Coming and we did some more sheet work, and my brain thought that it was melting because it was just so much work and so hard. And we gave it our best shot, and we had to compare two lots of Jaffa cakes to see which one we thought was the knockoff and which was the real brand. And we all thought the knockoff one was the real brand, but it was actually not the one that looked like the knockoff, which was actually the real brand. And we would teach about getting things for less, like get a pack of crisps from the shop might be like 89p, whereas in another shop they could only be like 50p. So we were learning about stuff like that, and then that first part of the lesson was over, and we went off to our afternoon break, and we just stayed in the refectory and chatted with our mates and a good catch up. And then we went back to lessons, and we did some booklet work and listened to some Christmas music. And before lunch, I forgot to mention, after we'd finished making the muffins, we cleared up and sat at a table and just talked about what we're going to be doing for Christmas and stuff, and talked about our favourite Christmas memories. And then we did Christmas Hangman, and I did the night before Christmas, and it took ages for them to get all of it right, and I almost got the Hangman, and then my teacher said guessed it, and it was really fun. And then this afternoon, the end of the afternoon, we were able to go on the computer, had some free time on the computer, and I just on Facebook, and then my login wouldn't work properly. So I was like, what the hell? It's not working properly. And it turns out you have to put your name in capitals and your last name in capitals as well. So it was nobody told me that, so I was like, okay. And then I made my way to the bus stop, and I got the bus back, and the bus took ages to get home, and it was getting darker and darker, and I was like, blimmin' heck. I got back and it was so dark, so cold, and I was like, blimmin' heck, it's freezing cold. And all I wanted to do was get home. I feel like getting a cold. That's why my voice sounds a bit croaky and my eyes keep on watering. It's taken me like 300 attempts to try and do this vlog without me getting water eyes. And I was the last one on the bus, and it was really eerie because I was on the bus and the bus driver was a little bit creepy, and he had his break. So of course I could have got off, but I just couldn't be bothered. I was down up to Queen anyway because I listened to music off my phone on the way home. Another thing, Vodafone, I've said apparently my credit update that my dad had me get, apparently it's not worked, and apparently I have to sort it out in 7 days, or I'll be getting money taken off me, and I'll have to pay and stuff. So when my dad gets back from what, I've got to give my photo, and he's got to sort it out because apparently he knows what's happened because they sometimes cock it up. But with Vodafone, what are you like? And I finally got home and put my bag of stuff away, and I had a cup of tea and some Lumsit for my throat because my throat is killing me. And I went on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and paid on Thrift and Stardot and iGossip, and watched Escape to the Country and Father Brown and Murder She Wrote, and did some arts and crafts and some designing and some illustrating. And I paid my dog eater show and my main bleed up doll, and worked on my book series and subscription stories. I'm on my 4th book, almost on my 5th book. I'm planning my 5th book. I worked on my spin-off to a book series that I wrote when I was very young, and I played with my main bleed up doll and watched some Tom and Jerry and Scooby-Doo episodes and some Supernatural and Doctor Who and Tortured and Primary Foot and some other supernatural stuff like that. And watched Golden Girls and Friends and How I Met Your Mother and Big Bang Theory and some other comedy stuff like that, and watched Brother and Sisters episodes and some Christmas DVDs, and watched Alf and Miss Bond's Boys Christmas episode, and watched some old Amador and EastEnders and other soap stuff, and even watched the American and Aussie soaps. Neighbours and Home aren't on at the moment because of the Christmas break, and I watched some stuff of Record and look at BBC Player and of Catch Up, and watched some Blue Planet episodes. David Attenborough is such a lad. He's got such an intriguing voice. It just makes you want to listen for ages, and he makes you want to listen. And I watched some Dinner Ladies episodes, and I had some cheese and pickle and toast, sort of cheese and pickle toasty, and a cup of tea. And I tied it in my office, so I've been working on my book series and it's just nice because it's got a bit of a mess. I also tied it in my office and my dollhouse, and sorted out my dollhouse. I've been playing my dog into the show and sorted my dog into the show, set some props, and moved a few things around to make some room for some new stuff that I'm hopefully getting soon. I listened to some dolls and doll stuff of Amazon and eBay, and I listened to George Michael's A Different Corner. I'm absolutely obsessed with that George Michael song, one of his first songs, and also another one of his songs called Fantasy. So good, such a good song that just makes you want to dance. I listened to a bit of Cyndi Lauper and Madonna and Queen, and I played Monopoly and some cards and board games and Spoons and Ludo and Sorry and some other cards and board games. I played on Minecraft, and I had a bowl of cereal, and for tea I'm just going to have some boiled eggs and some soldiers. Not really feeling too hungry because I had a bit of lunch, and I watched some old Doctor Who episodes and watched some Riverdale episodes and Pretty Little Liars episodes, and I had a rest because I wasn't feeling too great because of my cold. I got a bit of a bad throat, and I worked on some new songs, and my younger brother is back from college with his girlfriend, and I threw a testicle for my dog house and watched some vlogmases and had a blast. blanket on me with a book and a cup of tea by the gas fire, and I did some arts and craft, and I had some hot chocolate, and I'm now off to go sort out my main project and work on my books and more. I hope you've all had a great day and a lovely rest of the week. I shall see you soon in a new vlog. Bye!